Hello everyone, this is your trainer Kapil and a very warm welcome to English Linguistics. How are we guys doing today? I hope we all are enjoying the learning process of English language and we might have tried our hands on few of the writings as well. Well, after 2 sessions of English writing, today I want to talk on how to deliver a great presentation. This session is going to cover most of the corporate style of English communication which is required by every working professional. Now, we all know that business English is the ultimate goal for everyone and everywhere, which is aimed at refining proficiency in speaking and listening. Now, English language is about developing specialized business skills, which includes client negotiations, conference and meetings, presentations, and other business-related topics, which require enhancing not only from the productive English skills, but also our professional business skills. Language beginners want to achieve communicative competence, which is one of the most essential components of language acquisition. During negotiations, feelings sometimes take priority over facts. The key is preparation. So the first step is to find out who you are going to be presenting to. Now, you may do this on two levels. Firstly, figure out how much is our audience aware of the outline of the topic of discussion. Are they experts from that field or they have a very high level of understanding? Secondly, are we presenting to a group who belong to the same country or they are from different countries? This helps us to prepare well our presentations while drafting them. Next is something that we could say is on possibility basis. Try to see if there is an opportunity to visit the meeting room or stage where you will be giving the presentation beforehand and see if you can organize it precisely as per your requirements. Check that if you are familiar with the equipments, rearrange the seating order if it is required, and try to make yourself feel comfortable and relaxed in it. This may not be a possibility every time, which is quite understandable. However, if there is a chance, try to catch that. Now, giving you the overall framework of presentation, here are a few things to consider. Once you know who your target audience is, start preparing for what exactly you are going to say. Start organizing your presentations into components. First and foremost thing is the opening of your presentation, which is very important. Now, this opening can make or break the overall outcome of the presentation. If you frame the dialogue as a journey, the biggest challenge is to find the right place to start. Now, to answer this, try to study what people in the audience already know about your project or topic of discussion, and how important is the agenda to them. Then plan the brief introduction about the subject of your presentation, inside main body of the presentation, and here you need to be specific about the examples to carve out your ideas. Limit the scope of your conversation to that which can be explained and brought into life with the examples in the given possible time. Conclude by summarizing your exchange and your final opinion or maybe recommendations to the audience. And finally, the question and answer session. Remember, unless you have something worth talking about, there could never be a great start given to initiate the presentation. Theorizing and outlining what you want to say is the most vital part of preparation. Now, the most important stage is the opening of our presentation. And for that, you may write down few catchy lines and memorize them like an actor. Write down the opening with all the pauses and the stresses clearly marked and then record it and listen to it. Practice as much as you could. This is quite important because if it is properly done, you not only get the audience's attention immediately, but you will feel confident during the most terrifying part of the presentation. After that, you can start using your notes, which could be from the PowerPoint slides or from the handwritten notes. As I said in my previous session of story writing, humans are drawn to stories and metaphors that overflow in our narrative structure, and this technique works best to engage our audience. The next question that comes to our mind is how to do that. So the first step is write those notes. Write the whole presentation like an essay, then select the key points. But read the full version over and over again until it gets imprinted in your mind. Write no more than one or two of the key points or key phrases into your list of the areas that you're going to talk on. Use visual aids like PowerPoint slides, transparencies, etc. But the most common problem that usually people do is they put far too much of information on them. Don't do that. This is because it is difficult to read and it is quite mundane for the audience. Limit yourself to a maximum of 5 points on each slide. Remember to turn off the projector when you are not actually using it. And most importantly, do not talk to the screen, which again many people do. Face the audience every time. This keeps our session engaging and it makes it a discussion rather than reciting a news report where we just see nodding heads. Presentations should be precise and concrete. They are usually supported with charts, figures, and constructive analysis. So typically there is no scope for hype or overstated claims in your presentation. Do remember to keep a decent time for Q&A at the end of a presentation where everyone can participate with us. Finally, it is not what we say, it is always how we say. Quite contrasting during the meetings and negotiations, a good presentation is very much a performance. This is our time to showcase ourselves, an opportunity to grab the attention. Let's nail it. Well, I hope the session was worth spending the time and we are going to make the most of it. See you soon, guys. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel and pass it on to the people you may know. We all learn from each other. My best wishes to everyone. Talk to you soon. This was your trainer couple. See you.